Now we are.
All right, we're here. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday, and so TGIF, and we've got something kind of fun to show you today. We're going to show you how to make some thank you cards using the Tim Holtz Vault Seasonal Sketch. And I have been walking by this die many times. Peggy's used it on some projects, and I really caught my eye, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing with it. And we're going to show you some different backgrounds to use it on. We're going to talk about what we did yesterday with Peggy, and we're going to show you our specials, and we're going to show you our weekend specials, because the 12 days of Christmas specials go through Monday. So we've got a few more days left and some good items that you don't want to miss out on.
And fabric.
And we're showing you the new fabric. Thank you, Diane. Diane was cutting and cutting and cutting the fabric yesterday, and we've got the new red palette. So if you remember, we showed you the pink palette. Well, the red palette came in right on its heels, so it's here today too, and we'll show you that. So Katie, let's go. Let's talk about yesterday's video right over here.
Absolutely.
Peggy, oh
morning,
my gosh.
everyone.
There was a lot of people that said, it's a Peggy day, it's a Peggy day. And she used the holiday charm. We sent her home with the whole collection pack, and boy, did she run with it.
Yeah, she made all of this with one collection pack. And if you missed it, you can go back to yesterday's video and watch it. She has two layouts, two 12 by 12 layouts, 3 cards, and a coaster. Well, kind of 2 coasters, because she showed one right at the end. And all of this, and what I found amazing was that she used one
Perfect
collection pack. So
I
that was
know
yesterday.
and she had quite a few extras, Katie.
Oh, she did. Good morning, everyone. Everyone's jumping on.
Coming on board. Welcome on board, everybody.
Yeah. Jumping on, saying hello and good morning.
We're going to do some die cutting today, too, because I didn't get it done last night or this morning, because I left some stuff at home today, and Doug was so kind. He drove all the way back home. It's a 9.5-minute drive, depending on the lights, and he went home and got my stuff for me. So thank you, Doug.
Best.
Thank you, Doug, for doing that.
He's super cool.
He is. He's cool. All right.
Oh, well, I better get up, huh?
Let's walk over here and talk about our specials. Or just spin, Katie. I'm going to give you a little more room back there. I'm going to pull this table out.
Okay, and I'll come around. I'll get up, everybody.
Well, I want to tell you about today's daily special, because it is very special. It's a special.
Ooh, this is good.
The Tim Holtz 6 1/4 inch. Look at, I put a bow on it.
I love that.
Silver, I guess it's a ribbon, but a silver ribbon here. It's the Tim Holtz 6 1/4 inch guillotine trimmer. Let's open one, Katie.
Yes, this is one of my favorite things.
It's just cute.
It is.
Do you have one of these?
I do have one of those, and I use it all the time. I have that one, and then the middle one, and then a large one.
Let's just open it, shall we?
Oh, they're asking about the quilt behind you. Don't worry,
I'm going to tell you all about it.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, so this is normally $24.99, and it's $5 off. So you save $5 for $19.99, and it's really cute.
I love it.
Little handy dandy trimmer made by Tonic for Tim Holtz, and he's got the 8.5 inch, which I know Katie also has and loves, and those are out of stock for about another 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
And then he's got the 12 inch guillotine trimmer, and I think we have that one in stock.
They're wondering how much it would be to ship just the trimmer.
Well, our standard shipping is $9.99, and if it's, for some reason, if it's less than that, then we'll refund it back on a memory bound gift card.
Yep.
And the thing is that it's probably going to require a box. It's not like shipping a little die cut or something. So, but you could add more stuff to it if you want. If you're shopping, or we can hold it for you and ship it later at a later date.
Yeah.
And you could add more to your box.
And we do that quite a bit, which is kind of a nice little service we provide.
Yes, if you want to do that, just put a note on your order, hold my order to ship later, and then we'll just hold it for you. And if we need to hold it for a while, if you're going to Hawaii or Europe for a month, we don't mind holding it longer. That's not, or if you just want to wait, we don't mind. We've got a space set up for it, and we can handle it. So the guillotine 6 1/4 inch trimmer, $5 off, so it's $19.99. Thank you, Tim Holtz, for amazing product.
Thank you. And it is one that I use quite often. I have like the medium one, and then that one always on my desk together. And I have the large one. I have the 12 inch. Yeah, I don't have the little one. I use it all the time. Super duper old little trimmer. So as soon as it dies,
mine died. I'll get that one.
And Kathy said, tried your Starbucks cranberry drink.
Oh, how did you like it?
She said, you are an influencer. It was delicious.
We're an influencer.
We are.
Hey, maybe Starbucks needs to get me on a TikTok video.
They're right across the street. We can. Maybe
guys,
we'll videotape you with Starbucks in the background.
It's way too handy because
It is.
How long has it been there, Katie?
I'm not sure.
But quite a while.
Oh.
But I used to have to drive across town on my way to
And
work.
literally across town, yes.
And I didn't have Doug. He had a real job then, so he was going to Wells Fargo, West Des Moines. So I had to do it myself. And so I would do it. I'd go across town, but now it's right across the street.
It's so nice. And
So,
it's like
I'm
on
glad
your
you like
way because you just go.
And
do you do
know-
that? And
Well, actually, I don't, but Doug does.
Oh, that's right.
He orders it ahead of time and then picks it up.
He's so smart. He's so cool.
He's so handy. Anyways, the other thing that's handy is washi tape. You can
It
do it
is.
for so many things. It's fun. And we've got 2 of the Winnie Pooh Christmas washi tapes for only 99 cents. I don't know if you can zoom in on that and see. If I go like that, can you see it? Cute little Winnie the Pooh.
Your hand's going in focus.
Oh, here, let me.
Your pedicure or your manicure
My manicure's not good.
is
And then we got one where he's
amazing.
holding a present.
Okay, yeah, those they
don't
will
know.
come into focus.
Here, what, like that.
Well, maybe it might be my eyes.
Do you need your glasses, Katie?
I don't
Did you
know.
bring your glasses today?
I don't. Well,
You know, you can,
no, I'm not going to use
now
them
can you
ever.
focus?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
They're
my gosh,
perfect.
this looks like, you know, when they go like A or B at the eyeglass doctor, you know, when it looks just like it. So if you get both rolls, try that and let us know if you agree about that.
To put those up to your eyes.
Yeah, well, you know how when they click?
Oh yeah,
and
isn't
they
that the most
change?
satisfying sound though when they click?
Yes,
because it's
I
such
know,
a
I
nice
wish
little
this made a
click.
sound.
Because they
Oh!
can fool you.
Oh,
I wonder if they do. If we have any eye doctors here, I would like to know that.
Diane said no. They're trying to fool you.
Okay, and then the other special we have is the Grinch. So what we have left for Grinch product is 25% off through tomorrow. So don't wait on that. Get it today or tomorrow while it's on sale. And then let's just talk about the weekend before we show some new product. Katie, because tomorrow,
I'm just trying to catch up on some.
do we have some questions or comments?
I'm trying to decide.
All right.
I'm just going to read it out loud.
Please do.
Jan said the post office was telling her yesterday that Kansas City, Missouri is backed up. I
Oh.
told them there is a guy in Iowa that has boxes to me in 2 days from a small business. Doug is my hero.
Oh my gosh, that is true.
Oh
And,
my
you know,
gosh.
We have several people that do the shipping. So it's coming from Peggy and Penny and Chris, and Doug kind of oversees it. And when there's nobody available to work shipping or we're backed up, he'll help in shipping too. So
Yeah. Oh, that's so
and
funny
he
though.
does take it to the post office every single day. He takes your
does.
packages out.
And it's approximately at the same time because we'll be back there and he'll go, I'm going to the post office.
Yes, like okay,
Okay, Doug, we'll
miss
see you later.
We'll miss you.
Hurry back to
All
the
right.
Starbucks.
Tomorrow we've got some Pioneer albums that are 25% off, and they will pop up in our specials category. They're not out there right now, but they'll pop up probably around midnight or so, and you'll see those at 25% off.
Do you do
And-
that automatically, like time it, or do you have to like
Or if
get
I'm
up
laying
yourself?
in bed,
Oh my gosh!
There's a combination of things. It just
Okay.
makes it work.
That just popped in my
And I'm
head.
pretty excited about Sunday's special because we're going to have. I'll show you the
Excuse me,
albums. And what is the special? Are they like?
It says they're $10.99.
Okay. They're normally $17.99 and they're only
Yeah.
$10.99. And here's the albums. They're the Graphic 45 rectangle tag and pocket albums.
Oh, I
that we
love
have.
these.
I know. We have cream and black and they're 6x8. And
a
we've
good
got
album.
one made up. We
Holds a
won't be here on the
ton.
video to show you this on Sunday. So, but we do have an album made up and we do have a baby boy that is kitted with all the paper and directions. If you wanted to make that, I should have brought it. But the album is pretty cool because it's called a tag and pocket because you have tags and you have pockets. And Katie, I believe this one also has your pockets over here on the edge.
It holds a ton.
It's full of,
Yeah.
yeah, and you can see like this has got a lot of room to add all your photos and your memories. So
And so the girl one is not a kit, but we have a baby boy
we have the
one.
boy
that
one.
is a
The girl,
kit.
the baby girl is sold out, but you could get the album for $10.99 and get a collection pack, and you could make this.
It's just so much room.
The kit's designed to have like your first 12 months. You know, you take a picture. I didn't
I
because
didn't.
my kids
To
are
us,
older.
I didn't.
We didn't because we didn't know about how cool that was.
Yeah.
But our grandkids, our daughter has taken pictures every month.
That's a great idea.
And
I've
remember, it's
seen
got the
those.
side pockets, or it's got your pocket.
I love it.
And it comes in the cream or the black, and it's a pretty darn good deal for $10.99. Even if you just want to stock up on some mini albums that you're going to make in the future.
They're wondering like what Pioneer albums or what about anything about the Pioneer albums, select ones?
We have them. We'll see if Diane can. We've got them on a cart. We'll see if we can wheel them around. Just,
yeah.
Some of them are photo albums. There's a lot of photo albums, which make really good, Christmas gifts. And I'm actually giving our daughter, I know she's not watching, so it's no big deal, but I have a small photo album, and they moved this year, so I'm putting pictures of their previous house.
Oh, that's a good
just
idea.
a little album so that they have something to look back. I'm not scrapbooking at all. It's just photos of their previous house.
I like that.
So
it's a good idea. Wonderful idea.
All right, I think Penny might have gone to get that, but let's show the fabric.
Okay. Oh,
so,
yeah.
Katie, can you pan through the pinks?
I would love to pan through this.
So we got in the Tim Holtz color palette pink, which is totally amazing.
It's total Valentine's.
Oh gosh, and to have red come in right after it is just
perfect.
Really cool.
So that's the new pink one, and these are the fat quarters.
That's the fat quarters
in the
red,
red.
and here's the fat quarters in the pink.
Yes, and
So
I believe Teresa's going to be doing some items with this.
Is she?
Yes.
I shipped her one of these.
Did you?
Yes, I
okay,
did.
yeah.
So she's got this. We'll see what she comes up with. We showed this the other day that Carla made with Teresa. Speaking of Teresa, her cat and candy cane
those
patterns.
were samples that you found online. Someone
No,
made those of her customers.
Carla got Teresa's pattern and made those up with a lot of them are Tim Holtz fabrics for Christmas.
How fun!
So
I really
now-
did think those were just samples that you screenshotted.
Now we have the red. Oh, okay. Penny wheeled in. Thank you, Penny. Oh gosh, we've got a lot.
Should I just pan it?
Yeah, maybe you could
Okay.
pan through it, and
I'll
I'll
pan
look
through
for
it.
the fabric.
So
red
the
fabric.
top one is what's on special today. No,
this is
Sunday. And so this will be tomorrow's specials, and you can see we have different photo albums. Some of the photo albums have, they have the pockets. Yeah, thank you. The pockets. Whoops. And this one has
And they have room to write.
room
also.
to write. Yeah, which is nice.
And Katie, you can slip cut-aparts in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or lined
Oops, I'm
paper
sorry, Penny.
if you want to add some journaling. Oh, look at Penny's doing the Vanna
I
thing.
love it. Thank you. And so it has where you slip the 4x6s in, and you could put, like Kelly said, cut-aparts. Yeah. And then these bottom one, yeah. Oh, the floor is such a good background.
I know. I'm just thinking about, especially right there where we have a bad spot, the carpet.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'll
my
just cover it up with
Oh
my
my gosh.
hand. So this one is a 12 by 12. And then down here, these have, they're probably 6 by 8, I'm thinking. And these have just 4 by 6 pockets in
Katie,
them
you're doing a
also.
great job.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. And there's a lot of room in these to do or to put pictures in. And let me go over here. So you can see a lot of them, I would say, are where you put pictures. Wouldn't you say, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of photo albums. I think there's a couple of scrapbooks.
like more of your traditional photo.
Well, and
traditional.
Katie, a lot of people like to have photo albums for their extra pictures too. If you're doing a scrapbook,
Exactly.
maybe you have a trip
Yep.
or something, or they just make good gifts.
And you don't scrapbook them, you can put them in here. Sometimes I would, when the boys were little, I would print off all the pictures and I would shove them all in these, or place them all in here, and then pull them out as I scrapbooked them and leave the ones in I didn't scrap, and then they're already in a photo album. And you can definitely add stickers to the outsides of these. And then we have, this brings back such good memories, is these.
Oh yes, the real scrapbook.
Yes, this is, I'm going to use the counter as a backdrop and the floor. I'm so
Katie,
sorry.
I'm sorry I'm not helping you. I'm die cutting a couple things.
Yeah, that's okay.
While
I
you're
can see my
busy over
knees.
there.
And, hi Diane. This is 11 by 14. And it's extra large, but it has the, what did you call these? Cream color papers?
Yeah, they're cream color, kind of natural.
Yeah, and so you would stick your photos onto that. This reminds me of when I was little and I would put things in an album like this. So I was actually scrapbooking before I knew I was scrapbooking. But those are a lot of fun. I know some people get these just to put newspaper articles in. So those are the different
I think
things.
because they're bigger, it makes them nice.
Yeah, so on this beautiful, lovely cart that we have here, we have photo albums, and then these are just ones that will be on sale tomorrow, and I need to remember
They're 25% off.
tomorrow.
And then the other albums on Sunday are the Graphic 45, Rectangle, Tag, and Pocket.
All right, and now I'm getting
I'm
up.
impressed that I remembered that.
I am too, thank you.
Okay, are we ready
And look
to-
at Kelly, she's just busy
I'm over here
working and narrating. So these are Sunday. So this is,
All right, I wanted to cut out one
this is
more.
such a nice little place when we do
You know
things
what I
on the
don't
unexpected on our cards.
Okay, here's another card that we had a little interruption with
Oh,
our fabric.
yes.
So here is the
Look
red
at
palette.
that.
So
I'm-
Tim Holtz has a palette. Hey, could one of you guys get me a pair of scissors? I didn't bring those home. Excuse me.
Look at those.
Tim Holtz has what they call a palette program.
What do you want to cut with it with?
I don't need to cut ribbon, just paper.
Yeah. Do you need the ones that chew on the paper that we have? Or do you...
So the red came in, and there's a lot of really fun red
They're
pattern
really
papers. And Katie, you can pan through them there on the bolt.
So this one actually has like the alphabet in a very
And these
Gothic
are online
font,
under
I
fabric.
would say.
It's actually called red typography.
Oh, okay. That one's very. I love it. I mean, favorite color red.
And
I'm
this
just
one
dying.
is called Red Ledger. Look at
Okay.
this, Katie. It looks just like a ledger.
I bet that's why they named it Ledger. Oh, look
I
at
think
the
it
dates.
probably is.
There's like dates on
Did you
there.
find your birthday?
I'm gonna see. No, they have nothing in March. Do they have?
I see every month but March, Katie.
I know. Aw.
And then this is red tickets.
Hasn't.
Now we have pink
I like
tickets
those.
too, so you could kind of combine those and it would be pretty neat.
Oh, I just look at over here.
They're
They're
on the-
at the bottom, so they have pink tickets down there.
There's pink tickets and we've
And
got
then
red
he has
tickets.
a different typography type down there for pink.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Yeah.
It's a little
I don't wanna
different,
get
a little
anybody
different font.
like the spins here, so I'm going to go slower.
Then we have red wallpaper. Look at this. Doesn't that remind you of a wallpaper at Grandma's house?
It does.
And wallpaper's coming back, you guys.
It is?
Yeah. See, I'm going to be an influencer again.
Okay.
Because we had wallpaper in a lot of places in our house and
I
removed it when we moved.
Yeah.
This is red stamps.
I like that. And are there pink stamps?
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
So there's pink
I'm seeing a
stamps.
pattern here.
So some of them are kind of similar and some are very different. This is very different. This is red map.
I like that a lot. That would be good on the front of a travel album. We're trying to think of some
Oh my
really
gosh.
good.
Diane said she was going to use this in her daughter's album because they went to New York.
Oh.
So
yes.
it's Christmassy because it's red.
Yes. They're asking where Teresa is.
Teresa has been off she's staying at her she's not staying with her. She's visiting her mother-in-law in Arizona, and she'll be back in just a couple weeks.
Yeah, she's testing out the snowbird. She's
Red
dipping her feet.
tapestry,
And this has like a very some
like a honeycomb kind of
thank
background.
you. I didn't want to say circles. I didn't want to say.
How about
hexagons.
honeycomb? And here's red tiny print.
This is so cute. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice
This is
background.
very nice.
But you guys, I did ship Teresa some fabric, so we'll see what she comes
If
back.
you could flip it so it wasn't upside down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It was fine for me.
I know.
On the back.
This is really fun. This
red
reminds me of
ephemera.
his, what is it that he calls those that were they're strips?
Oh, collage strips.
Yeah, that's what it
Katie, you're
reminds me of.
right.
Yeah. like
And I
that.
think I gave you the wrong name. It is red collage. I
Oh.
said ephemera, but it's red collage.
And there is a pink collage. I like that.
Katie, I didn't get that.
Oh, you
But
did?
you are so right. Yes. And these are cool just to cut up little pieces. Now you got to have some good scissors.
Yeah,
which-
not like ours.
Like the Tim Holtz scissors.
we have good scissors. Kind
We
of
have
like when
good
you were
ones. We
young.
just don't know where
Yeah.
they went. And then this, I didn't realize has this pattern in it.
Oh.
Is that upside down, Katie?
I can't. I don't know because I don't even know what it is.
It looks like kind of like an IBM punch card. And
I think it is upside down. I think I've made out an 11.
So this is red vintage, but it's very interesting because it's got the little. I
Yeah.
did not know it had that on there.
Oh, that is interesting. Does the pink have that on there?
I
It
don't
does
think
not.
so.
Oh, that's kind of fun. You'd want to get a strip though that would have that. Maybe, maybe not.
I think most of them would. It looks like it's every 12 inches. So we have the crafty cut, which is approximately 12 by 22. We have half yards and yards that you can get, and we have this cute little bundle,
those.
which is the fat quarters. You get a fat quarter of every one of the 10 fabrics. And this is $39.99 if you just want to get them all.
I love it. I just like to set them out on my wherever.
You know, even, I mean, it sounds silly, but even on a tiered tray or something,
Oh,
just
beautiful.
setting them out in a little
Or on your
vignette.
pillow.
On your pillow?
When you fall asleep, you're looking
It's really,
at it.
well, you could because it's really soft, nice fabric.
Of course.
Or make pillowcases. That's what I want to do for Christmas for our grandsons. I don't know if it'll get done, but I got some motorcycle fabric
Oh, fun.
for one of them because he loves motorcycles. And he can't pronounce it, so it's extra cute, you know? So hopefully, we'll see if I get that done.
Oh.
All right, well,
Thank you.
we talked about our specials. Let's go make some cards.
Oh, let's.
Let's talk about this, Katie.
I'm going to grab a quick drink if you don't
All right,
mind.
you grab a drink.
You need one yet?
I probably could get one over here while I'm over here.
All right. The fabric is beautiful. Need to find some projects. Yes, yes, yes. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. All right.
Okay, so this was a gift from the Memory Bound staff to me, and it was so, they literally gave me the shirts off their back. This is a quilt made with the Memory Bound t-shirts, and it brings back a lot of memories, and I don't know who all gave the shirts off their back, but a lot of people do. There's a lot of, you guys, you know, we have a wonderful, wonderful staff here at Memory Bound, and there's a story about how this got done, isn't it, Kate? Isn't there, Katie?
Yeah. So there's the road trip one, the first road trip. This one from 2005, the Iowa Scrapbook Extravaganza. Was that your first one, Kelly?
No, 2001 was our first
2001.
one.
So and then maybe some of you attended the barbecue tailgate in 2021.
Yep. And
remember the
Janine
purple.
Yes.
Yes.
made that.
And then the purple
Yeah, our
one.
colors at Memory Bound were kind of purple and teal at one time. And we've got our bus trips. We've got our
Yes.
therapy shirt.
On the road to recovery. Just kidding.
So there's, like I said, we've got our pink
crafting
shirts. Remember how
more.
we all did, somebody
Yes.
sacrificed their pink shirt. These are t-shirts that
That
were
people
made into
actually
a quilt.
were wearing.
And you guys, this was my gift at our holiday party, and it was just amazing. And I think, is this the one you had to be purchased? Maggie said they had to buy a shirt because there was one they were short. And of course, this one is really important right now because it's
Yes.
crafting more in 2024.
Yeah, and if you look closely, that's quilted with hearts. Like you can see it right off there between the green and the white. So it
Right
has-
here?
Yeah, it has some hearts through it
Oh,
too.
geez. Yeah, and here's another one.
Yeah.
So, Katie, do you want to tell? I think, was this kind of Kendra's idea to
So
start with?
Kendra said, "Oh, hey, wouldn't it be fun to do a T-shirt quilt and use the T-shirts from everyone?" And so Maggie and I said, "Well, sure." And so we started contacting people or trying to find people. I should say Maggie did, and then Maggie called me and said, "Hey, do you know anyone who does quilts or what we could do?" And I was like, "My mom."
It's my mom, who lives right behind Memory Bound.
So my mom took it over. Well, I shouldn't. She said she was just pleased. She was just tickled to do it. So she took it and cut out T-shirts. And then a friend just from across the street from her came over. Her name is Kathy. And they put stuff on the back of each one of them and cut the T-shirts out and all of that. And then
It's got such a fun border
it
because
does.
it's got all the colors of
you
the
want
shirts.
to show the back?
Sure. Yeah.
Or you could just fold it over.
Oh,
And so then her friends, it's just black.
It's black.
I thought the pink was, I thought the dots were.
No.
Oh,
It's black, but you can maybe, I don't know if you can see the pattern on the camera
Beautiful.
with the hearts.
Yeah.
But it's really soft. It's
Yeah.
really, really nice.
And so then my mom and her friends got it all put together for her.
I know. Well, it was
fun.
It was a huge surprise
Yeah,
to
I
me
love the
when
border on
I
it.
opened this up at our holiday party.
Yes. And I'm so impressed by how many people actually do scrapbooking and quilting.
Yeah, let's tell us if you're a quilter and a
Yeah.
scrapbooker.
Or if you dabble in quilting.
Yes. Or if you want to be a quilter.
Yeah.
There is a lot. I think there's a lot in common with quilting and scrapbooking. You know, Val has done quilt cards
Yes.
for us. And I think fabric, paper might be a little more economical. I don't know.
Maggie's a quilter. Teresa's a quilter.
Really?
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else is
Interesting.
it. Oh, Leanne, who used to work here, is a huge quilter.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it does go together.
Julie's a quilter, Julie B. So yeah, people are saying that they do both. Yeah, isn't
Well,
it
we love
interesting?
it. I think it's amazing. It's
Yes.
awesome.
So yeah, so it really was Kendra, Maggie, and I figured it out, and the staff helped us
Put out a
pull it
call
off.
for
Yes.
shirts. The
Please give us the shirt off your back.
the bottom of my sidekick is so dirty that it won't stick to
stick?
the table, but that's okay.
Do you want some water to put on it?
Oh, we'll
Oh,
get
you,
that
you
later.
can spritz it.
Oh, I could, but I don't have a towel.
Just put it
Oh,
on
I
the
have
floor.
a Kleenex. Just wipe it on the floor. I couldn't figure out why my sidekick wasn't sticking to the table. And when I use it at home, you know, if I'm not cutting on my lap, I have a paper pad on my desk and it doesn't stick anyway, but I bet that's going to... Katie, thank you. That was a great idea. I had a Kleenex and
Does it
a
sit?
little sprayer. Let's see. Yes.
Oh, good.
That did it.
There we
That
go.
fixed it.
Excellent.
So if your sidekick doesn't stick, and just wipe the bottom of it off and you'll probably be fine. Okay, well, because I got this lovely quilt, and usually the staff does something really nice every year, I spent my evening last night working on my thank you / Christmas cards. And I know some of you would like to send thank you cards to people that have done something nice for you over the holidays. And maybe it's just a hello card or a Merry Christmas or a thank you. So I have been looking at this die, the Tim Holtz Vault Seasonal Sketch die.
And she really has, because she's been walking around
I
with
walked
it.
by it. I carried. I have
did.
left one somewhere. I don't know where.
We
but
found
there's
it
one.
for you.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Katie. I wondered about that the other day because I went to go and I'm like, oh, I didn't get my die.
Yeah, no, we
So
found it.
anyway, I've been looking at it. Peggy made it. I love that artwork. Oh, I wish I would have brought. Diane gave me a pottery plate, and it's got the same design on it. So it's really kind of fun that that I enjoy that design. So this is what
Susie DeMarco says that she uses her glue press just as much for quilting as she does for paper crafting.
Oh my gosh.
Very interesting.
So, and I did bring my glue press. I've got it right here. I don't know where my cap is for my glue, though.
Ooh, you don't need it today.
We don't need it right
Or
now. We'll find
yeah.
it later.
Yeah.
We'll find it later. So anyway, so since I'm using that die, I started making my cards last night, and actually I spent all
These are
night
so pretty.
working on them. And I love the metallic. And you know what, Katie? We need these are the cards from
Oh, 49
49 and Market. Hey, Gloria, would you be able to grab us, you know, this box of note cards right around the corner from 49 and Market? They're
Thank
on
you.
the bottom. Anyhow, that's what I had, so that's what I've been using. Thank you. So I'm making my cards with this, but I'm going to give you some other ideas too. This is an A2 card thing, and you get 12 card bases and 12 matching envelopes.
And the colors are
Here's
down
the three
there.
colors.
Red, green, and
Kind of a bluish green
Kind of a-
and a
yeah.
greenish blue, and I only brought the blue and the red today. And actually, you guys, I didn't bring them. Doug had to go back home and get them.
okay. Sandy saw someone using their glue press with royal icing to decorate cookies.
Oh my gosh. Gloria's behind you, and she just turned around with a very funny look on her face.
I guess you could.
Well, you can get empty bottles, and if
Yeah.
you wash them out,
Well, you know
know-
what? We're going to make cookies.
you know
Maybe
what?
I'll try.
That is actually amazing, because I get those reels, you guys, you know, where there's all the cookie decorating.
Yeah.
And it makes my hands hurt, because it's got to be hard on your hands
Oh,
to
I
squeeze
would think
those
so.
pastry bags.
Oh, yeah. So they need to get a glue press. A glue press.
And we're good. Okay, so I've got some different background papers, and we're going to use this
Oh, here. Would you
design.
prefer that I showed the product instead of you?
Me? Sure, Katie, whatever. Okay, and I'm also using, I found this very handy. Now, this has been sitting on my desk.
Do we have them?
We do. We got them back in. This is the gotcha tool.
What a good stocking stuffer.
I know it would be. It folds up flat, so if you like to lay it flat like this, you can. Or last night when I was working on this, I had it up like this.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I lose things.
I do all the
lose my
time.
trimmer. So I just kept my dies. Now there's a U here. I'm going to take that U off, and I'll lose that later.
Okay.
So the dies I was using, I just kept right on this little thing. So after I cut it, I just stuck it back on here, and I did not lose a single die.
Is this a large container of glue or a small?
This is a smaller.
smaller
It's a
one.
60. Is it 6 or 4 ounce or 2 ounce?
It's the smaller one.
Yeah, the smaller one. We'll say the smaller
Yeah.
one. Okay, so
This, I think, is the handiest
that is the
thing.
gotcha tool. It's $19.99, and
You could just put it like this too, can't you?
yes.
On your table.
Now, what mine had been holding a book ring and a mini stapler for ever since they
Oh,
came out, and
wonderful.
so it was the first time I really used it was last night. So I was kind of excited about that.
That's very nice. That would be a great stocking stuffer.
I loved it. Okay, so on these cards, I took the card bases from 49 and Market Evergreen Season. I just sanded the edge instead of inking it, and then I put my die cut pieces, and I'll show you how to put those together. And then I put thank you on the front, and then I've just got happy holidays or
nice.
Merry Christmas on the inside. So if you're a staff member at Memory Bound, just don't look right now because this is coming in your mail.
should I shut my eyes?
Hopefully before Christmas. Yeah, Katie, wipe that from the record. Okay, so, and Penny cut me a few little pieces. So this die has the background of your poinsettia, and then it has the top piece, which Katie can show you there. And I just die
And
cut.
the top piece is kind of set.
You can offset it a little
Offset
bit.
it, thank you.
Now I can't get my sidekick off the table. So the bottom pieces are pretty basic. They cut out, very nicely. The upper piece is a little more intricate. So I also brought which I didn't bring one here. Hey Nicole, can you get us the Tim Holtz or Sizzix? The little mat with the brush.
Yes.
Thank you. So
To sell.
Yeah. So I got mine out last night, and I just went like this, and a lot of those pieces just come right out. Now, I learned from Shelley, our Sizzix rep, that you're only supposed to go one direction when you do that. But look at how many of them came out. Let me dump that in the garbage. I'm going to have to vacuum, and I think our vacuum is broken, Katie. The ones that didn't come out, I just poked through. I just gave them a little poke. Now, I learned something last night. I will tell you, I was getting frustrated because some of my pieces were not cutting all the way through. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've hardly cut any out and it's not cutting through. So what I learned was in my die, and I did not stick my die back to this, so where did I put it? Here it is.
Nicole.
Here it
Thank
is.
you. Perfect. Thank you.
So let me take this. Here's my die because I had cut another one out.
Yeah.
So let's do that again. So you've got those little holes on your die, and if you just poke through there, it'll come right out. And then sometimes you have this extra paper left in there, and that was my problem. I wasn't cleaning out my die, so that paper was
gotcha.
causing it.
Okay, I see what you're
So
saying
a
now.
lot of times I just tap it on the edge of my table to start with, and then if there's pieces that don't come out, just get your pokey tool and you can just poke right through and they'll come out.
Her pokey tool of use today
Which is my
called a
tweezers.
They do make pokey tools.
Okay,
though.
yeah, I need to get a pokey
And-
tool, Katie.
This is, I will show you, this is $19.99, and it is Sizzix from Tim Holtz, and it has the little brush on it and the pad and a pokey tool right there that you could use. And it has a magnet tool, and I'm not quite sure what to use the magnet
I'll
tool.
show you, but
Okay.
I've lost my die because I didn't put it on here. Do you see it anywhere, Katie?
Which die are you looking for?
This one?
Didn't you just put it out?
Yeah, I did. Oh, here it is. Sorry.
Okay,
It's laying
here.
over here.
Put it on there.
Okay.
There you go, girl.
So let's do the brush again because it is really cool and it does save you a lot of time. So I'm putting pressure on it. Oh gosh, this just came out wonderfully. I'm putting pressure on it a little bit and then it just comes right out.
Oh, that did.
And there
That's
we go.
nice, isn't it?
Yes.
And so the white things, you
Yeah,
have
can
to
you
clean
show
this
that?
out after you cut once. Sometimes you can leave the little dies in there, but you want to clean this out, and so it will cut for you.
Right.
And
And
you'll
I've got-
realize that once it doesn't cut.
And there's just a couple little things.
Yeah. This is a good tool set because it has everything
And there's a
in
couple
there for
different
you.
ones. Now that one has the magnetic on the base.
Oh, is that what that
one's-
is?
That one
For?
will sit up like this.
Oh.
But if you don't have, there you go, Katie.
Now you don't have her
There you go. You can also pick up your dies with it. So
Oh!
if you say you drop it on the floor and you don't want to get all the way down, you can just go down with this and pick it up. Or It's pretty strong. If it holds itself, that tells you a lot right there. Now this is not easy. I'm going to be honest. This is not easy to get on. I had to have Doug put this on. You basically put pressure on it, and you just keep pushing to get that magnetic tip.
So the end pops off.
It goes over it. It goes over it.
Oh,
it goes right over
I
the
can
top.
see why that.
And
would
that
be.
has a pokey tool with it. So that's the one I got the one without the pokey tool, obviously.
Well, I hate to say they both have pokey tools.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, then I have a pokey. Oh, I have a pokey tool. Now I'm remembering.
Kelly has a little bit of a cold, and she might be on a little bit of cold.
I don't think it. I'm not, and it's. I do have a cold, but we're good.
Oh, okay. This one already comes with a magnet on it at the bottom. So this is just a little bit of a smaller case, and the magnet's already at the bottom.
It is.
And this one is $17.99. So either one would work, and it does come with a pokey tool.
Yes, and I remember now because I'm one of those people. I lost one of the ends to my pokey tool, and it really bothered me.
Oh my gosh! How did you lose the end of your pokey tool?
You know, things fall down, and you can't find them.
Oh, I bet.
All right, let's get our leaves here. Let's put a card together.
This looks nice, Kelly.
It's very fun. I do love it. So for the background on my cards, I just did a little stenciling.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Can I ask what stencil you used?
I used the Speckles from Tim Holtz, and I don't have one here because I brought the snowflakes because I thought we should snowflake stencil.
What colors did you?
Antique linen.
Okay.
I wanted it to be subtle. Now, I also have a background here that I
really like that.
Called Sparkle, and that's a 3D embossing folder from Tim Holtz.
You know what that really reminds me of is like in the 50s that they would wear all those necklaces and go dancing.
Oh, you mean the 20s?
Yeah, the 20s, the 50s. Sorry,
you're only 30 years off, Katie. Okay,
there you go. Yeah,
let's assemble a couple so we can. Oh, here this is satisfying.
I know you keep doing it.
It's very satisfying. Okay. So how to assemble them? You'll notice on the flower there's kind of a double petal there, and that's what helped me know where to put my.
Oh, that's a good.
How to attach it. So on here you'll notice there's like a double petal right there.
Okay. Did you put any toilet paper on the back?
I didn't because I want to leave it loose.
Okay.
But you could if you want to make it solid.
Yeah.
So there's my double flower. And whoops, And I just like to offset it a little bit.
I'm going to go back because Janet did a comment. Let's see. Janet's tip is to put the foam pad into a tray, and that will corral all the tiny pieces.
I love that, Janet. Thank you. So she's saying to take this, put it in a tray so you don't have all these. You should see my lap right now. And the bad thing is we don't have a good vacuum either right now. We need to remind Doug that.
That is a good tip. I love the tips.
Yeah, it's all good.
Share a tip if you have a tip.
It's Friday tip day. Okay, so I've got that one glued together. And then let's glue the leaves together. And I actually changed speaking of tips, I was using my little bit thicker tip on my glue press. And for this, I put my fine tip back on.
Your tiny tip?
Because this is pretty tiny.
And you've just kind of offset them. Maybe I should watch how you do that. Can they go on straight?
Let's do a straight one.
Okay.
I think so. We're going to have to cut out another. I'm going to make this one offset, and then let's do a couple that are straight. We could glue them down solid. Should we do that?
Well, sure. If you have.
I'll try.
Enough.
I should have put. Whoops.
Oh,
that came apart. Well, thank you, Penny, for doing a little die cutting this morning for me.
We're a team, aren't we?
We are, and I kind of left some things at home, and that was the problem. So I couldn't do much when I got here.
Did Doug have to go get them?
Doug went and got them for me.
They
were on the back of the couch.
Oh.
So I intended to bring it. Okay, I'm just getting a little stubborn piece.
Yes, Bunny, Santa does need to. I guess I could. Santa does need to bring a new vacuum to Memory Bound.
Well, I think we need to ask Doug to work on it today.
And here is the die. And it does come with an alphabet set too, and I do like this font. If you see, like with the E and the B and the F and the H, how lower it is, I don't know what the lines are. I like that.
Yeah, that midline is kind of
a
little artsy because it's offset a little bit.
Yeah, and so you can offset them. Look at that. People's willpower. They didn't think they needed the die, but gosh darn it. Here we go again.
Okay, so we're going to try to put this on now direct, and then we'll have to cut out another Poinsettia.
Okay.
Do you say poinsettia or poinsettia, Katie?
I try to avoid saying it because I don't know how to say it.
The red flower?
The red Christmas flowers.
There we
Poinsettia.
go.
Probably poinsettia.
I think that's what I say. Some people say poinsettia.
So, well, I have a unique way, Sam, and I can tell this story because they're not watching. But Sam and his girlfriend were standing there looking at some red Christmas flowers, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, there's nothing like to kick off the season with a red poinsettia."
Well, that's totally different than what I've heard.
And Sam goes, "A what?" She goes, "These poinsettias."
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
She's a funny girl. She fits right in with the Belding family.
It sounds like he found a good one.
He found a good one that doesn't find us weird. So again, here while she's doing that, I will.
Yeah, doing some tedious inking
Yes,
or gluing.
The Sizzix Stay Park. Is that what it's called?
It's the gotcha tool, Stacy Park's gotcha tool.
Oh, okay. And it is $19.99, and I think that would be a wonderful, wonderful stocking stuffer,
It
last
would
minute
be.
gift. As with the precision glue press, as with the Sidekick.
Or if you're getting a gift card for
Yeah.
Christmas, possibly.
You might want to
Katie, I got to cut out one more
pick up a
flower so
pokey
I can
tool.
glue it.
All right. I will show some other items over here. Again, this is the die she used.
Well, I
Are
want
you going to
show.
show-
I want to show the paper over here.
Okay.
The green and red paper that I'm using.
Oh, okay. And
And-
then, is this top one also yours?
The top ones are over here, the backgrounds.
I'm going to put them here.
So the red and green paper
Yes.
is what I'm using to cut out our poinsettias and leaves today.
Oh, okay. This is really pretty. This is the simple vintage Berry Fields. And it does have a little bit of a pattern to it. It's very light.
And Katie,
So
I
that's what
actually
you're
use,
using?
for some of my cards, I use the back side for the leaves. I use the
Oh, I
cream.
could see, yeah, because it has a tint of green to it.
So
And
I actually
then-
use both.
The green paper Kelly's using today is this, and it does have a little bit of a pattern, but you can really see it well, but actually you can't see it. It's more blended than it appears in the camera. We must have good light today.
Hey, we got great light
And
in our,
this
in our
one
studio.
is the, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. The Kaiser Craft
Yeah, you're going to be surprised when you see the.
Floral Ledger.
I love that side with
This
the.
does look like you, Kelly.
I've wanted to do something with
Yeah.
that. I never thought I would be using the back, but I am.
So
Okay.
those are the greens. Those are great greens, great Christmas colors, the reds and the greens. So that's what Kelly's using today to make her poinsettias. Oh, I just changed my
And then the
how to say it.
background I'm using is from Evergreen Season because it matches the card bases that I used. And I showed you this one. And then I also wanted to try out the Honeybee Wood Grain.
I really like that.
And it's called Wood Planks. Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, I just
What I
we
should
can't-
move.
There you go. I thought it. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. That's really good. That
Isn't that
really
neat?
does emboss.
And you know, Katie, we could
Yeah.
ink that slightly. And
So
when I
this
slice,
was- We might have just had a little burp there, but we're back.
oh, where's my
And this
inker
is
stuff?
the honeybee that she did use, and it is called, well, it's $12.99, and it's the wood planks that she used. And she's going for
I
it.
don't have my blending tools for
We
some
can get
reason.
one for you.
But I'm just going to do the ink pad just so you
Okay.
could see how you could have the wood show up a little
Yeah.
more. That's
There
weird
you
that I
go.
didn't have that. Okay, so then
That's really nice. That's
so
a good
let's
one.
let's just lay these on here. Just oops,
Okay.
what happened here? He got behind there. You know what I would almost do with this?
Yeah, it
Oh
looks like
my
it's. Isn't
gosh.
that gorgeous? How it looks like it's coming down.
Yes, and you could put your your leaves, your holly.
Oh, that's really pretty, Kelly.
Oh my gosh. So that was not planned at all.
Oh wow.
That is beautiful.
That is so pretty.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do.
And I'm going to show you that embossing folder. It's one of the 3D Texture Fade Sizzix. It is by Tim Holtz, and it is called, Sparkle. Or Flapper Girl's Necklace.
From the 1920s.
From the 1950s.
Or the 1950s. Somebody's still been wearing that. Okay, then Katie, I pulled out paper.
Okay.
From where did that go? That pile of paper. It's over there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is all paper from is it Botanical? It's a 49 and Market paper, and I pulled out like 4 of them. Katie, stretch.
I'm trying.
It is Botanical.
Oh, thank you,
And
Diane.
on one side, you're not expecting to be using this for Christmas at all, but look at the back.
Oh, it's almost like a really light blue-green.
It is.
Oh.
And here's another one from Botanical. And these are all linked here to today's calendar. This is the one I'm actually using. So there's the front, but look at the back.
Oh, wow. Look at those backs. Those are good backs.
And
Gotta
this has
check
got
the B-sides,
purple
right?
and blue. And why I
Oh,
like these is
yeah.
because they're not solid cardstock. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to make these cards, look for paper like that. And that's what I have right here. So here's what I would do. Let's pull the ones out that are, I want to separate these. Okay. So we need to stamp our thank you, or if you just want to do Merry Christmas, we can do that too. But look how nice that looks on there.
It's so pretty. You know, Kelly, I myself thought, but now I'm like, wow.
You didn't think you needed it, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to come in close, how it's all offset.
I think that's what I like about it. So Katie,
especially if someone doesn't, like me, who tries to put them right on, like the top to the bottom would have them very uneven. So having it offset is just right up my alley. I hope that makes sense.
Hey, Penny,
So
could you guys get me a stamping block, pretty please? Yep. It doesn't have to be big. Okay. Okay, so let's put a little ink on the edge of this.
Oh, and the stamp you are using, I'll grab over here.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, so this is the stamp that you're using. It is the Sizzix, and this was a collaboration with 49 and Market. And the name of the stamp is Thankful Sentiments. And some of the heart is grateful for you, thankful for you. This is good for thank you notes. Grateful, thank you, thank you. But it also comes then with a die set. And it looks like 2 kind of like labels and then 2 circles. So that's nice, as they will cut out the different sentiments on there.
So let's put a thank you on the bottom, but
Gratitude is the best attitude. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stamps and 4 dies. And the price is right, $19.99.
okay, so I just stamped a little thank you there, and then
I like
you
that.
could take. I wondered about taking, and I've also gone around the edge with scorched timber, so you can kind of see the difference with the inky edge.
There's your blending tool.
I know, but I have a flat one I thought I brought,
Okay. Yeah.
which I'm probably going to have to. You guys, could you get me a blending tool or a flat? I need a flat one, not the domed. Okay, so then let's do this just for ha-has. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be getting finished here, Katie.
You're using antique linen.
Because I want it to be very subtle. I'm just gonna put a little snowflake here and there. Thanks, Diane.
Thank you. Oh, those are neat.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, maybe not.
Okay, now let's glue on. So first I glue on the leaves. Now there are berries for this, but I didn't do the berries.
You chose to not pick those?
I chose to not do the berries. There was a bit of die
They had it
cutting
probably
here.
really tiny.
They're tiny and they don't show.
Okay.
With the
So
way
maybe you could use some drops or enamel dots.
Yeah, I think you could put some gems or drops or enamel dots. So how do you guys like that?
So pretty. I'll try to pick it up. That's so pretty, Kelly. I really like that.
Isn't
and I
it
like the
fun?
snowflakes on
Don't
the
you
back.
love the...
It's just, yeah. The silver is absolutely amazing. And with stencils, yesterday Peggy put the stencils behind her Santa, and it looks like part of the paper too. She's the same technique that Kelly just used for the snowflakes, but she used a little stencil with dots. And again, you can see that on
So let's
yesterday's video. Very simple and very elegant, and that's 'tis the season for simple and elegant right now.
Yes, we definitely need that,
yeah.
don't we, Katie?
4 days before, you
Okay,
betcha.
so we got a couple little snowflakes there, and then these are the ones that we glued on solid. So let's
Oh,
those on.
okay. I haven't shown those. Those are not offset.
No.
How was it to glue those on there?
Well, I would do the I would do the
you're
toilet
fine.
paper thing if
Okay,
you're
it'd
going
be a lot easier. Because it would already be on there for you and just use it as a sticker then. Oh,
So there it
it's
looks like on green.
pretty.
Isn't it fun?
It is.
Is there a way to put a double flower on there? I don't know if there is or not.
Can you put it up there, maybe?
Can I move? Well, we'll just do a single flower.
Okay. But you could put 2 on one. That's so pretty.
So that's what I've been inspired by.
Kelly, this
recently.
is really, really nice.
I think it's kind of fun.
I really like these. And they're with the offset.
And the stamp
Wow.
set that I'm using is the Katie Petite. She designed it for 49 and Market and Sizzix.
Someone is wondering, what is the toilet paper? That
Oh,
kinda
well, you
makes
know
me
what?
chuckle.
And we actually are sold out of that, Katie.
Oh,
I like that. Thanks, putting that. Thanks
oh
on
yeah.
there. Okay, but I did bring some paper that has the toilet paper on it. So the toilet, it's a 2-sided tape. It's about 4 or 5 inches wide. And the beauty of it is it's 2-sided. One side it still has the kind of cover on it. And, oh, I have an idea. Okay, let's move this out of the
Okay,
way.
yeah.
So let's die cut. I'm going to have to cut this down.
Okay.
Well,
So-
we'll do it in the big shot.
All right, so the toilet paper, it does come on a big roll.
Yes.
And it's about the size of toilet paper. And it came
Yes.
out during COVID, so we named
Made
it
even more
the toilet paper
appropriate
roll.
to be toilet paper,
But it
right?
does look like a toilet paper roll, and it's actually just this double-sided adhesive.
So I stuck that on the back of this black paper, and then let's cut out. Let's try putting black around the leaves. So So I got the
yeah.
sticky on there. Let's
You're gonna roll
put it over
through?
here. We'll use the big shot.
Okay. The fancy big shot. I'll just.
And when it's delicate like this, sometimes I roll it through twice, especially when you have the toilet paper adhesive on it. Although that felt.
People love your bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This was part of. I got this from Val
Yeah.
at our gift exchange at our holiday party. Okay, so we've got. Oh, let's pull that out of there. Let's run it through one more time.
And you might have to run it through a couple times just due to the fact that it adds an extra layer, and
Yeah.
the die cut is a little bit.
It's intricate.
Intricate, yes, I can think of
the
that word.
background is not, but this little piece here is.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got it. It's got it in my die here, and you'll see that white backing. So let me get my fake pokey tool.
Oh, that came out nicely.
It did. It came out really nice.
Yeah.
You probably can't see this.
Oh, you can, yeah.
So we got to get all those insides
Okay.
out.
Kelly, I'm running out of sidebars.
That's all right. I'm just pulling out the insides.
Yeah.
I actually put this adhesive on the back of that black paper for cutting out. I thought we'd have more time, and I'd cut out like the number 25 because you get
Oh,
so
yeah.
much in the die. You get all your letters and you
Oh.
get numbers. It's only $20.99, which I think is a pretty good deal.
Those, and again, it's a good font of the numbers, and it's good fonts of the letters. And you can use the letters and numbers all year round.
Okay, I think we've got most of the little insides out.
It is good for smaller things such as the numbers
And we have a
letters on
bonus
here.
tip at the end of the video, Katie.
Oh, I'm excited.
So let's,
Very nice.
I'm going to peel off the back of this. So I've got glue on my fingers, and I got a little glue on there, and then we're going to line it up.
Are you going to offset it or line it?
Well, I'm going to line it up because I put the toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh, look at the black, you
That
guys.
is beautiful.
Wow. I want to do a whole flower now.
So I'm like, oh.
Whoa, man.
That really pops,
Well, I can
doesn't it?
I can do black, and we can take a picture of it. Because look at it on here.
Oh, wow, that gives a whole different dimension,
It does.
doesn't it? A
Okay,
whole
get
different
that.
look. Ooh.
You guys notice I snapped it right back on my gotcha tool. Okay, so
That's really
I've got
pretty.
pieces here that I will do one up like that because I do like that a lot.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
So thanks for asking about that, whoever it was. You could make this vintage. You don't have to use metallic paper.
Yeah.
And I do think the black looks good.
It looks
like
it's
it.
stunning.
Okay, so here's our bonus tip for the day.
Oh,
Katie.
yeah, okay.
And this is from Diane.
All right.
And she told me that she got all her Christmas cards mailed out, packaged last night, and how she sealed her envelopes. She took her glue press.
Oh,
and
my
she just went
gosh.
like this and sealed it right up. So if you have a glue press and you're mailing a lot of cards, or one card, I mean, if you're like me, your glue press. Oh, I'm not really showing it.
Oh,
but
that's
you just,
okay.
You just line up
Neither
a
was
little
I.
glue. You just line up a little glue and you're set.
Oh, that's amazing. Instead of
I
licking
know.
them.
I
Oh, my
love that.
gosh.
I know. So you don't
That's a
have to
great
get
tip.
a washcloth and I do like to put washi tape over the top of mine after I do that.
Yes.
Katie, can you grab one of those Winnie the Pooh washi tapes?
You
and we'll just
betcha.
do it. So what I like to do, oh good, you got the one with he's holding a package. So what I do a lot of times is I get my washi tape out, and I have a drawer of washi tape. I don't have as much as Gloria. Gloria has more than I do.
Gloria is the queen of
Okay,
washi.
and sometimes I just rip it like this, and then I do exactly like that. And sometimes I cut mine. I don't know how you do it. So thank you, Katie. So sometimes I just cut it with scissors and have a straight and a little smaller piece, or big.
Some people
and-
use their tape runners on to do the envelopes.
Well, there you go. So thanks for the
gosh.
ideas. So there's just putting a little washi tape, and like this
That's a
tape is 99
sweet-
cents a roll, and I'll never use
yeah.
all of it.
Wow, that's an excellent tip. I
know,
like
is
the
that
having all
good?
the tips. I think tips are great.
So thank you, Diane,
Yes, thank you. And just use your.
I think we
and
did
I have
it.
tape runners, and I never even thought about that. I sit there and lick that stuff and just think.
for that. Ooh.
I know.
I've used a washcloth before.
I've done that. Yeah. So.
But
All
anyway, good envelope tip.
Yes.
Good card making tips for everybody if you want to try this die.
Someone mentioned even putting a white flower with the black.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well,
We
Kelly,
could-
thank
yeah.
you so
Oh,
much.
I
You had
want to
so
do
many-
that now. I want to do that now.
You can sit back here for a while.
Yeah, I'll just stay back here today.
Okay.
But
Yes.
anyway, thanks everybody. I hope
thank
you
you,
have
thank
a
you.
crafty day, a crafty weekend. Remember, our Grinch special, 25% off, goes through tomorrow. Our washi tape special is 99 cents for the Winnie the Pooh rolls. And today's special is that trimmer. And Katie, you could grab one right behind you there.
Okay.
The Tim Holtz 6 1/4 inch trimmer is $5 off. So you save $5. It's $19.99 while supplies last.
And then
So.
you just get that and put it in your stocking also.
Yes, just buy it for yourself.
I know.
You put a little ribbon up here,
Yep.
put a little ribbon on it for yourself.
And then you just go, oh my gosh, look at this.
A package came for me.
Wow.
So, but Katie, thanks for your help today, and thank you everybody for
Yeah.
joining us.
And we will be here on Monday.
Yep,
Yes.
we'll be here Monday, but then we
Yes.
are closed on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes.
But
But definitely
if
we'll
you-
be here on Monday to
If you
kick
get
it
in a
off.
bind, you can buy gift cards online.
Yes.
So, and they come right to your email, so they're right there immediately, and that's happened to me before. I'd had to go out and buy a gift card online.
I have too. I think it's
So.
the season. Yep.
Yep. So
All
anyway,
right.
have a great weekend, and we'll
Yep.
see you Monday.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.